Good evening, friends. Today we are going to discuss the forthcoming visit of FBI Director Christopher Wray here in India next week. What significance does it hold for India, and what India is going to discuss with FBI Director? Because these meetings come in a backdrop when serious allegations are being leveled against India regarding Indian link to a failed plot to kill Sikh separatists on American soil. So these meetings are going to be very important for both the countries. The FBI director, what NDTV has learned, would be meeting all the top officials, which includes the National Security Advisor, Mr. Ajit Doval, the Foreign Minister, Mr. Jay Shankar. Meetings are going to be convened between officials of NIA, Intelligence Bureau, Ministry of Home Affairs, and also our external agency, RANW. So, what does it hold for India? As far India is concerned, this is the first trip of Christopher Wray after he assumed office in 2017. So, obviously, this is very important. This is the first visit by FBI director in last 12 years. India is obviously going to focus on mainly three issues. First is Khalistani terrorism, because India believes that most of this terrorism is generated from outside, from foreign soil, whether it's Canada or it's US or even other parts of Europe. So this aspect is going to be discussed. Then obviously gangsters, gangsters are operating from abroad, because recently many cases have been cracked by NIA where foreign linkages again have been established. So this aspect would also be discussed. Then, thirdly, Pak sponsored terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir. In Jammu and Kashmir, Pakistan has been raising the levels as far as terrorism is concerned. There have been clear linkages. It has been established in various courts of law. So, India is obviously going to raise this issue. So, firstly, India is obviously going to speak about Sikh militancy, about Hardeep Singh Nijjar, who was the head of Khalistani Tiger Force. He was killed in Vancouver, and Canada had raised finger of suspicion towards India. India had clearly denied any, kind of role in his killing, but obviously this aspect would also be discussed. Secondly, the main aspect which is going to be discussed is about Gurpatwant Singh Pannun, who is the head of SFJ, Sikh for Justice. This man came in India's radar, Indian intelligence agency's radar in 2019, and since then they have been tracking him. In 2019, SFJ, that is the Sikh for Justice organization, was banned by Ministry of Home Affairs. That is on 10th of July 2019. Then on 1st of July 2020, Mr. Pannun was declared as an individual terrorist. That was a huge step, because you need series of evidences. You need there is a proper process which needs to be carried out if you need to designate someone as individual terrorist. So NIA did all that homework, and then they designated him as individual terrorist. Then in 2021, he was declared as a proclaimed offender, because he was obviously not in India and he was evading his arrest, and that is why court, after going through all the evidences which were provided to them by NIA, declared him as a proclaimed offender. Then in September 2023, his land and his houses were confiscated, and the legal process was started. So this is what Mr. As far as Pannun case is concerned, NIA claims that they are going to raise issue of 5 terrorists which are operating from foreign soil, which also includes US-based Gurpatwant Singh Pannun, Canada-based Hardeep Singh Nijjar, and Pakistani-based Mushtaq Zargar and Basit Ahmed Peer and Paramjeet Singh Pamma. So these are the 5 names which are going to figure out in these discussions. NIA is obviously the second aspect that they're going to raise is about gangsters which have been operating from foreign soil, in which the name of Dharmanjot Singh Khalon, the US based gangster, is going to be figuring out, because India claims that they have given enough evidences to US agencies, but they have not acted upon them. He was implicated for supplying weapons to kill Punjabi singer Sidhu Moosewala. So in that case, he has been linked, and India has provided evidences. But US of A has still not acted against him. So obviously, this man is also going to figure out in the discussions when FBI team would be visiting India. Thirdly, the San Francisco attack on our consulate in March 2023, that is also going to be discussed. 19 March 2023, our consulate was attacked, and again on 2nd of July, the building was set on fire. Even our officials were threatened. So all these aspects about San Francisco are also going to be discussed, because our Indian NIA team had also visited San Francisco this year in August itself to probe the matter from their end, to get all those evidences from foreign soil, to get evidences from Indian embassy, Indian consulate, to speak to people so that more evidences can be collected. Also, NIA claims that they had also taken out a list, published a list of 10 wanted accused, which they had zeroed upon after getting the CCTV footage from our consulate. So obviously these issues are going to be discussed by our intelligence agencies, by NIA, when they are going to meet the FBI officials. But in a larger aspect, what is there for FBI? FBI is coming here with their agenda also. They are coming here when US prosecutors have charged Nikhil Gupta, who is about 52 years of age. The prosecution in Manhattan court has charged, has indicted him that there has been linkages back here in India, which have been linked to the plot of killing of Gurpatwant Singh Pannun. So obviously they are coming here with an agenda. So what we have learned is that India has been running operations all over the world. That's what intelligence agencies do. So whether these operations are in Europe or in US or in other parts of world, they are also going to be reviewed by the big brother, by the US FBI, when they are here in India, because certain kind of intelligence sharing always takes place between these two countries. That is also going to be reviewed, because FBI, in all seriousness, wants an ironclad guarantee that if something has happened in Gurpatwant Singh Pannun case, that won't be repeated. Obviously, India has been denying so far that they don't have any kind of linkages. As far as FBI is concerned, they say that they have submitted evidences relating CC1. The indictment says CC1, close contact 1. Regarding him, evidences have been submitted. So they are obviously going to push ahead with their own agenda. They would try India to come clean, to cooperate, because they say that plot has been authenticated. They have established those characters who are involved in that plot. So obviously all those aspects would be discussed between India and FBI. These meetings, interestingly, comes a week after when the US Principal Deputy NSA Jonathan Finer met our Indian Deputy NSA Vikram Misri last week here in Delhi. So obviously the ground was set then also. But what is clear, that both the countries would not want to embarrass each other publicly, and that is why these closed door meetings are going to be of very high importance. In those meetings, it would be established how India and USA would be moving ahead with their relations. Although US clearly says that this FBI director's visit is aimed to strengthen cooperation between US and India on range of law enforcement issues. So obviously there's a wide range of topics which both countries would be discussing behind these closed doors meeting. Thank you.